Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Jet-in Airways, where a smile goes a long way. Well, today, as you can see, we are in beautiful Palm Springs on this gorgeous day. Not a cloud in the sky, and there's the city of Palm Springs, just you can see under the mountains there, the main business center. And why is Palm Springs one of my favorite places to visit when I'm doing my trips and my routes for Jet-in Airways? It is because I have just had the most amazing all-day breakfast you could ever have in your life. It is to die for, guys. It's my favorite coffee shop and restaurant. It's just down here under these umbrellas. You can see the tables down there with the little umbrellas. Oh, they do an all-day breakfast, and it is to die for, I tell you. You get 4 big lashings of bacon, hash browns, fried tomatoes, mushrooms with cream sauce. Or you get the works, scrambled eggs, or eggs done the way you want them. And of course, you get 2 big thick slices of toast with marmalade, peanut butter, anything that you want. Oh, it's a beautiful breakfast with obviously a couple of double shots coffee. Oh, it's to die for, their breakfast. If you're in Palm Springs, guys, pop in here and have an all-day breakfast. Okay, they have the cream buns, but normally they're running pretty low on them because Doug has bet me to it. Doug flies for Jet-in Airways and he loves his cream bun, so you'd be lucky to find a cream bun anywhere. But try out their all-day breakfast. It is amazing. Well, today's a great day, a beautiful day to fly, and today we're going to be flying the CRJ 550. Now, it's not an ordinary CRJ 550. It's a very special CRJ 550, and here it is right here. Why is it special? Because it's painted in the beautiful Jet-in Airways livery. Yes, it just arrived a couple of days ago. It's the last of an order of 3 planes that are ordered to be painted in Jet-in Airways. Big thank you to Jonathan, our artist for Jet-in Airways, and it is looking just beautiful. Yes, I've had this in the hangar for quite a while, guys. Like most of you, we have planes in the hangar that we never ever fly, and I decided to wheel it out, take off the covers, send it into the paint shop to be painted, and we're going to use it for Jet-in Airways. So that completes the set of 3 airplanes that we have for Jet-in Airways working now in the Jet-in liveries. We have the beautiful PMDG 737 painted in our colours. We have the cute little Banderanti for our little country hops. And now we have, for our medium to short range flights, we have our Jet-in Airways CRJ 550, which is beautiful. So we're going to take off from Palm Springs this morning on this beautiful crisp morning. And we're just going to hop over to Los Angeles. And then later in the day, we'll head down the coast back to our home base in San Diego. So it's a short little hop, but the scenery will be absolutely stunning and beautiful, and this plane is beautiful as well. It is beautifully modeled, beautifully rendered, and it is study level, so I will be flying it in a basic, simple sort of a way. Okay, so if you're getting started with the CRJ, this video will probably be quite helpful to you. Okay, it will solve a few of the mysteries. And after this video, you should be able to fly it from A to B in a very basic, simple way. If you really like study level stuff and you really want to delve into the avionics and the systems, then maybe this channel is not for you. We sort of fly for fun and enjoyment here. We're casual flyers. But I do like to fly the study level planes as long as it is simple and easy for me, so I keep it pretty basic. Okay, so let's get into the cockpit and get things set up for this short but very beautiful and scenic little flight. Now in this video I'm going to do things rather quick and rather lazily, just for the sake of this video. But in future videos, just like I did with the 737, we will get more and more intricate, and we will do startup procedures and all sorts of things. But just for today, we're going to do things pretty much the easy way and just fly from A to B. So I'm going to come to aircraft, and I'm going to click ready for taxi, and basically means my co-pilot or my first officer is doing a lot of the work for me today. We've got our doors closed, our blocks removed and everything, because our passengers are on board. So what we are going to have to do today is our FMC. Now just see if I've got my assignments set up very well here. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like my assignments are set up very well. I'll have to work on that, I think. I'll have to do it this way for now, to work on the FMC here. Keeps highlighting that lever there, so I'll flick that lever out of the way for now. Okay, so the flight plan for today, if you would like to follow along with us, I've done a screenshot, but I've got it in two parts because there's quite a few waypoints today. If you can screenshot this, or write down the waypoints, you can fly this route for us. It's a new one I've just designed. Not sure how good it is. I'm just going to try it out for today. Quite a few waypoints. Okay, so Palm Springs is here. I'm going to put these waypoints in. So take a screenshot or pause the video and write those waypoints down. And then the second half of the flight, there are these waypoints here. I couldn't fit them all in on one line, so these are the rest of the waypoints here, all the way to KLX. So jot those down. I'll do a screenshot because these are the waypoints we're going to put in our FMC. I haven't got the ILS frequency for you because I'm not doing an ILS approach today. I'm doing a manual approach and a manual landing. But we're on runway 07 right, and I think in my previous videos I have put up the frequency and the heading for runway 07 right. You'll see that on a couple of my other previous flights. But anyway, that's the flight plan we're going to put into our FMC today. We're not getting really deep into the systems here. It's just doing the bare basics to get from A to B today. So it will be very basic position in it. Next page, we'll take our position there. Previous page, and we'll put that in there. Invalid entry. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. Next page, I'll click on that one there. Clear. Okay. We click on that one, previous page. There we go, we've got that in there. Now we can go to flight plan. Origin is KPSP. Okay, we're going to KLAX. Okay, via. So we've got to put our first waypoint in there, which is HUGSO, H-U-G, H-U-G-S-O, S-O. So we'll put that there as our first waypoint, and we're going to hit execute so that that's into the system. This is going to take a while to put all this list of waypoints in here. I'm just going to keep clicking on the waypoints and make a big list of waypoints down here and then hit execute. So it's going to take a while. So I'll cut out here and I'll be back with you soon. Okay, so I've got our flight plan in here, KPSP to KLAX, hit legs. I've got all our waypoints in there. I think there was one or two that it wouldn't accept. It says not available, so I didn't put those in. I just went to the next waypoint and put that in. So we'll see how that sort of pans out as we go. Departure and arrival, I'll put my departure spot and my arrival runway 07 right. So that's all in there. And if we come up here, we can see our flight plan on the FMD here, the MFD. So I think that is good. I think we are all set to go. We can go up and get some clearance now. Request pushback stop. We'll take that one.
Palm Springs Ground Sierra India Mike November Zulu Tree requesting the end of pushback.
Sierra India Mike November Zulu Tree request to end pushback received.
Now there's something down here we have to do, otherwise our autopilot will not work. Stabilizer trim we can turn on, and our yaw dampers, turn those on. I've had all that trouble before. Otherwise our autopilot will not turn on. As far as trim, we just go down maybe 2 for our trim there, and let's taxi to the runway. I think it was really difficult. I think I had my old joystick or something and the throttles were not working properly, so that was really hard. Today I'm expecting the flight to be a lot smoother, since I have my throttle quadrant set up and my flight yoke set up. Beautiful day for flying, not a cloud in the sky today. That's the way I set it, I suppose. Shouldn't be surprised. Right, as usual, if there's any helpful tips or suggestions, you're welcome to put them in the comments below, but this is just our first flight for a long time, and I'm not a study level sort of sim pilot, so I am doing things very easily, very simply today. And just like the 737, the PMDG one, we will learn as we go, and we'll get better and better, and we'll get more into the systems and the procedures a little bit later. Gear up.
November Zulu Tree, contact SoCal departure on 126.7. Good day.
Good day. Thank you very much.
Going to 126.7 November Zulu Tree.
I'm going to put my throttle at climb for now. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is head over and turn on the autopilot, turn on the flight director, autopilot, and put on navigation. And hopefully we'll be making some adjustments to follow our flight plan. Yep, that is looking good. We are following our flight plan. Now if I hold down the Alt key and click on that and bring that gauge up, I can just minimize that a little bit, bring it down to there. I can see the altitude is set at 10,000 feet. So let's go over here and hit altitude, hit our vertical speed. It's at 2.4, which is quite steep, so I'm going to bring that down a little bit. 1.6 for our vertical speed, and we should be climbing up to 10,000 feet. So I've got navigation on and our vertical speed on, autopilot on. So let's see how that works out for us. I know this plane can be a little bit tricky to fly, a little bit complicated, so I'm trying to do it as simple as I can. Looks like it is locked onto our flight plan, which is a good thing. We are following our flight plan here. Our next waypoint is 67.8 nautical miles, LADDD, our next waypoint. And we're heading out of Palm Springs on this beautiful sunny day. Just fantastic. If you're flying in the winter time, all these hills and mountains will be covered in snow. It will be really beautiful in winter. Still not quite up to 10,000 feet, but that's fine. We are over 250 knots. That is not fine. We're supposed to be 250 knots or less. So I'll just drop my throttle ever so slightly, just a little twitch. And we should see our speed just coming down very slowly. I love the cockpit in this plane. It's not my favorite plane. The 737 is my favorite plane, but the cockpit in this plane is just totally fantastic. Just so detailed, so high fidelity. Just very, very nice. Beautiful cockpit. I think it's one of the nicest cockpits in the simulator at the moment. You know, after the 737 is my favorite. Now we can turn off those landing lights. Turn off our beacon light. Navigation light can go on. Logo light can come off. Right, well, here we are, guys, at Los Angeles. Welcome to Los Angeles. Landing was okay, reasonably smooth. The approach was not so good. I need to work on that. So over the next few videos, over my next few flights, I'll work on getting a nicer approach as I come into a landing. And we'll work on a few other things as well. But yeah, a beautiful day for flying. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Our first day out, really, in our Jet-in Airways CRJ 550. And I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to be doing some more flights. And let me know what you think in the comments. You're welcome to fly along with Jet-in Airways. Just load in the waypoints and the flight plan that you saw in the beginning of the video. And just have fun flying. Help us shift some of our wonderful, happy customers on our local little regional routes. Okay, have a great day, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you soon on another regional flight for Jet-in Airways. Keep safe and happy flying. Cheers.